The case of rape accused Pastor Timothy Omotoso and his two co-accused Lusanda Sulani and Zukiswa Sitho has been remanded until the 16th of January. Defense lawyer Peter Daubermann brought forward a new entry made by the accused in which they state that there have been irregularities in the case which renders the case unfair. The state also agreed to the matter being remanded until mid-January, stating that they need time to go through a new application.
The case of rape accused Pastor Timothy Omotoso and his two co-accused Lusanda Sulani and Zukiswa Sitho has been remanded until the 16th of January. It was a really brief appearance this morning where it started off by State Advocate Joel Caesar saying that they received an application of a new entry brought forward by defense lawyer Peter Daubermann that they only received this morning, and they said that it obviously need to go through the application and it's time to do that, and they asked them to be remanded until the 16th of January. Then Peter Daubermann, the defense lawyer, came forward and said indeed the papers were only presented to the state this morning, and they also asked them to be removed, remanded until the 16th of January. Then Judge Omotoso came forward and said indeed the matter has been remanded until the 16th of January 2024. But we have been privy to the application which was presented to us by the state, and in it the entry that has been brought forward by the defense really centers around the issue of them saying, which have been saying for a long time, that former state prosecutor Advocate Delwa, who has recused himself from this case, did actually persuade the witnesses to commit perjury. A few things that have been stated as an example of that was, one, how during the time of the trial, Advocate Delwa actually created a WhatsApp group that the defense alleges that he used this WhatsApp group to communicate with the witnesses during the time of the trial, and this is in fact proof that in this WhatsApp group he communicated issues that pertain to the court and could have persuaded the witnesses to commit perjury. He then went into the issue of Malusha Gianni, where he says that the state failed and actually lied in court by stating that Malusha Gianni didn't confess to Sadfontein that Omotoso, as I quote Gianni, saying that he had inserted his finger into her private part. Then later she confessed, and in fact she did say this to Sadfontein. And then the gist of it also surrounds the issue of a mistrial. You understand that in late October, the defense came forward asking for the implementation of Section 174, asking for all charges to be dropped against Omotoso and his two co-accused. But then early November, we saw Judge Omotoso dismissing the application. So now in this new entry, they have stated that that was actually incorrect of her to dismiss the application, saying that there is very much proof that really state that the witnesses were somehow persuaded by Advocate Delwa to commit perjury. Also closing off his arguments in this new entry by saying that the accused were not given a fair trial, and there's so many inconsistencies, a lot of law ethics being compromised in this case, and therefore saying that they feel that this new entry does stand ground to prove that, one, former state prosecutor Advocate Delwa did commit or persuade witnesses to commit perjury, and that indeed an unfair trial has been given to Omotoso and his two co-accused. So we'll be back in court again on the 16th of January next year to hear exactly the application brought forward, why they feel this trial has been unfair, and then ultimately what Judge Omotoso is going to rule on this new trial, or this new application that's now been brought by the defense lawyer.